Super Cassettes Industries Private Limited, doing business as T-Series, is an Indian music record label and film production company founded by Gulshan Kumar in 1983. It is primarily known for Bollywood music soundtracks and Indian indie pop music. As of 2017, T-Series is one of the largest Indian music record labels along with Z Music and Sony Music India. Now, T-Series as a YouTube channel has been active since 2006, which is now I think 13 years almost. It has 78.3 million subscribers as of 1st January 2019, and it has over 57.5 billion views. Felix Schillberg, known online as Pewdiepie, is a Swedish YouTuber, comedian, and video game commentator, formerly best known for his Let's Play commentaries and now mostly known for his comedic formulated shows. Pewdiepie is a Swedish YouTuber and he has been on YouTube since 2010. He has 79.5 million subscribers and 19.8 billion views. Now, first thing that we see when we just compare the statistics is T-Series has more views than Pewdiepie despite having like a million less subscribers. And this war, our new age World War III, has been waging since the past few months between T-Series, an Indian company, and Pewdiepie, a Swedish gamer and YouTuber. And despite being Indian, patriotic, and loving my country and its companies, I don't support T-Series. And I know a lot of you are like, क्या खाक फर्क पड़ता है, YouTuber है, YouTube पे ये सब चलता रहता है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? It's not as if it's affecting the real world. No. Here's the thing. Despite loving the music produced by T-Series and loving Bollywood music and my country, I do not support a company like T-Series taking over YouTube, and there is a very valid reason, and one that has actual real life consequences, to be honest. The biggest reason why I support a foreign gamer over a company of my own country is because he's an independent gamer. He's an independent YouTuber. He has amassed this following on his own, doing things on his own. And nowadays, the sway that big companies hold in our society is starting to scare me. I'll be completely honest with you. Let's take into consideration entertainment media, the entertainment industry. A while back, there were these thousands of production houses and independent films and this and that and that. But now, there is a handful of corporations that control almost all mainstream media. If you look at it, the biggest example that I can think of right off the bat is Disney. Disney earlier used to only make animated films. Now, Disney as a corporation is the one that controls Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar, three of the biggest universes, like fictional universes, ever. And the competition that Disney has is dismal. I'm against giant corporations taking over every aspect of our life because I personally, as an individual, believe that individuality is an important part of media. So, some may like my content, some may not. but it is still me who's sitting in front of a camera and talking. It is not a faceless corporation started how many years? 30 years ago, more than 30 years ago, by some man that's just putting out video after video. It's human. YouTube as a platform was started by a couple of software engineers. I've forgotten their names. Okay, one second. YouTube as a platform was started by a couple of software engineers so that they could upload their own content without having to rely on other services for entertainment. Well, I use entertainment as a broad spectrum. Someday I just have to do a history of YouTube. Comment down below if you want me to do a history of YouTube video where I'll start from the start until now and explain all the different eras and changes YouTube has gone through over the years. YouTube now is a corporation owned by Google, who practically owns our life. But it didn't start out that way. It started out as a place where people, humans, could showcase their talents and be themselves. In the early years of YouTube, it wasn't Vivo or T-Series or Disney who was running the biggest channels on YouTube. It was Smosh, it was Shane Dawson, it was all these people. Okay, so if you look at the if you look at the list of most subscribed to YouTubers over the years, it's Smosh, Ray William Johnson, Pewdiepie, Fred. These are some of the names that pop up, and a lot of y'all might not be familiar with these channels except maybe Smosh and Pewdiepie, but these were original individual creators. Yeah, Smosh eventually transitioned into its own company sort of thing that shut down. There was the whole controversy recently, but it started out as two guys making comedy skits together. And I find it scary, very, very scary, that today it is media companies that control a majority of the YouTube channels. It's companies like different singers' Vivo channels, T-Series, which is the second most subscribed to YouTube channel in the world. I'm going to read the top 10 most subscribed to channels on YouTube as of now. And in order, it's Pewdiepie, T-Series, 5 Minute Craft, Kanal Conzilla, Justin Bieber, Set India, WWE, Dude Perfect, Ed Sheeran, and Ola Soy German. Now, out of these, 2 channels are Indian, T-Series and Set India. And I think out of these, around 4 or 5 channels are either the Vivo channels of different musicians or owned by companies and corporations. And it goes against YouTube's individual first media of entertainment to give such platforms to mainstream media companies, because they are the mainstream media. T-Series has its music in movies. These singers also release their music on iTunes, Spotify, and even records, although no one buys them anymore, but they do release it. They have thousands of ways of releasing merchandise and this and that, so many avenues of revenue, that them hoarding on these more non-traditional media, social media, seems unjust to individuals and people who want to express their creativity and do not have any other way of doing it. Today, if I was the daughter of any Bollywood celebrity or politician or businessman, I would already be working in the Bollywood industry because that's what I love to do. I love making videos, I love writing, I like producing. But because I do not have that avenue, because I do not have that reach and that influence, I cannot. And this is the only way for me to express my creativity. YouTube becomes a way for me to express my thoughts, my feelings, and my creativity. And there is so much more I plan to do, but I just don't have the resources to do it. And I'm not complaining because I am still much well off than most people on this platform. I still can afford good clothes and good food, but there are so many creative geniuses who cannot even afford a simple phone so that they can upload onto YouTube or do whatever. So in such a situation, when such big corporations take over these smaller avenues of creativity, it becomes harder to compete. And, well, you can argue that if you're a capitalist and you believe in capitalism, then you will find a way to trash your competition. But tell me, if you look at the business world today, there are so many startups and original ideas that are just being bought out by other corporations. Like Flipkart buying Amazon, WhatsApp buying Facebook. I just flipped it. Like Amazon buying Flipkart, like Facebook buying WhatsApp. There are these niche group of companies that control almost everything in our life. And I think the trend of big corporations basically owning YouTube and others such, they started when Google bought YouTube. These are just my opinions, my thoughts, and I don't know. This is very different from something I usually do. This is why I support Pewdiepie over T-Series. And yeah, of course the good diss tracks and drama that comes from it. I mean, come on, Bitch Lasagna's a bop. Listen to it. Please don't listen to Carrie Minati's diss track though. It doesn't have any zingers. I expected more from someone like Carrie Minati. Half of y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. This isn't funny, it isn't very light-hearted, but these are my opinions, and I am planning to do a Bird Box review soon. I'll probably record it right after this. And these are my opinions. Feel free to comment down below your own. And yeah, this is kind of different from what I have been doing for the past 2 weeks. And let me know. Bye.